Hey guys, welcome back to Thumpstar. This is our rip-snorting, dirt-flicking Daytona 190 race bike prototype. So why are we showing you this? Because we can. This bike runs the Daytona 190 motor. It is, as we said, a prototype of ours. It's got a lot of one-off parts, a lot of custom-made parts. A lot of time and money has been sunk into this bike, and we thought we'd show it to you. It could possibly be eligible for a few different classes of racing, possibly in the States, but we'll just take you over what it is and what it's got, starting with the motor. So this is the Daytona 190 motor, featuring a 4-valve high compression race motor. These motors are very different to our conventional 2-valve Thumpstar motors in that they make a lot more power and they rev a lot harder. They are just a very performance-based motor. As we take a look at our swing arm here, you'll notice that that is the same design as our hunch kind of bikes with the circular style swing arm. Dating back to our early Thumpstars from 2004, we've paid tribute to those with this swing arm. So as we can see, it's a modern design paying homage to that historic swing arm that we had initially on the bikes. Also, we have the CNC brake, the rear brake here. That's quite a nice unit. So the rear brake is a Nissan replica and the front brake is also a Nissan replica. These brakes perform really well on this bike. You've got no issues trying to lock up the front or the rear. And we can also see here on the front the titanium nitrate coated suspension. This suspension features adjustment at the top and at the bottom for rebound and compression. And on the rear, we've also got the D&M Hornet rear shock, which is a serious upgraded piece of equipment. Rebound adjustment there on the bottom and the gas reservoir attached to the top. These bikes also feature an oil filter. The traditional Thumpstar motors do not have an oil filter in them, so a little bit better protection, as well as the oil sight glass down the bottom for an easy reading of your oil level. And all the usual stuff like our upgraded Thumpstar wiring, gripper seat, modern plastics, and the MXD's bars with the bar pad on top as well. As with all the rest of our Thumpstar bikes, we've got the full-sized motocross pegs there. Very strong, very sturdy. Definitely not going to have your feet slipping off those pegs. At the bottom of the shock here, you can see the CNC billet linkage, VS1 linkage system there. Very strong and gives you that nice progressive feeling on the shock absorber, as opposed to a shock absorber being mounted straight to the swing arm. This is the setup that you're going to find on most full-size bikes, road bikes and dirt bikes. And it's just a better setup in general. We also have the upgraded chain adjusters there. Very nice, sturdy, well-finished adjusters. You've got the 6-volt sprocket on the rear, and you've got the hubs there, the Thumpstar hubs. As we rotate there, you'll see the 4-digit numbering system. That is for any of our designed in Australia parts. You'll have that very easy to recognise 4-digit numbering system. And as we mentioned many times before, these are basically a 450 motocross bike hub, just downsized to give you all the strength but on your mini bike. Behind this panel here, there are 2 bolts that give you access to the designed in Australia Thumpstar patented airbox with the caged air filter. It's going to feature a dual stage oiled air filter, which is going to give you plenty of filtration and plenty of flow. It's also going to give you a nice long service life, and it's going to protect your engine from any of that debris and dirt getting in. So a very unique feature to our prototype is the dual stage oil coolers that you'll have on the left and on the right there. We're still undecided as to whether this is going to make it into the final production model that might just have a singular oil filter, but nonetheless still a great addition to helping your bike keep those temperatures down. So guys, in conclusion, this is our Daytona 190 prototype. Give us some comments, hit us up, let us know what you think, what you want to see added to it, what you don't like, and if you would be seen racing one of these and representing Team Thumpstar. But as we say, guys, happy riding.